You want to work from home, you want to be your own boss, you want to be financially free and own your own day. You're done clocking in from someone else, and maybe you are considering reselling. That is buying items low and selling them high, often on online marketplaces. But what in the world do you sell? I want to take you guys through just a typical day of packing up orders. The type of things that sell for me, this is not a weekend. I didn't run a sale or a promotion. These are just things that sold on eBay, items that I would recommend you absolutely picking up, why I picked them up. Let's get to it so that you can be financially free too. Alrighty. I have such a ridiculous commute to work every day. I swear, you guys, there's like 12 steps to get to the basement. That does without a doubt have to be one of the best perks to working at home, is zero commute, you guys. First of all, this item sold, and it's still sitting here in this list of items that I just photographed. I haven't even put these away yet. This is a VTech cordless phone. I picked this up for $1. I just listed this and it sold within the first 24 hours for $14.79 with free shipping. Let's see how much this weighs, whether or not I'm going to be able to ship this via first class. Also want to show you, I was not able to get, on the box, it said as is $2, and then I got it half off, so it was only $1. I couldn't get that off of there. So I put these stickers over it, and then I wrote some of the stuff as if that was like inventory or something. The same thing here. I literally just covered up the writing, because I wanted to keep it in the box, because this is like, it's new in box. It's just an open box. It's never been taken out. So that's what I did to cover that up. $14.79 free shipping. Is it less than a pound? Maybe. It feels like it's going to be close. Moment of truth. Ah, no, without the box, I definitely could make it, but I promised the box. So that's okay. I can mail this priority, maybe even less than $8, depending on where my buyer is at. And I'm still going to make a nice profit, because like I say, I paid $1 for this. It sold within 24 hours. You don't have to make $100 on every single item, you guys. This will be, again, a very nice profit for me. Next item I did not actually source. I was at an auction and I bought an entire table of items. These classic country cassettes, these are like Time Life cassettes. There's 9 of them, and they came inside of a cigar box actually on that table. I considered throwing them out. I listed them for like $14 plus shipping, I think. One of them has a cracked case. It's missing one in the series. So I took a best offer of $9 plus shipping on these. Again, not turning a huge profit, but that's a little bit of money, and they sold within, I want to say, maybe 2 days of listing them. So I'm glad that they're out the door, because they took up a little bit of space in my cassette storage. Here's a brand that you definitely need to look out for. This is Le Creuset. If you see like enameled cast iron like this, always try to see if you can find, sometimes it's on the handle, sometimes it is wrapped around a number back here, but it'll say Le Creuset. This particular item I've had listed for quite a while, because I was aiming at getting a lot more out of it. Had I cleaned it up, maybe, perhaps. I mean, this thing has been listed for a long time, guys. It is extremely heavy. It takes up a little bit of space. The buyer paid $20 to ship this, plus $35. So again, not a huge sale on this. I think I had it priced in the 50s. So $35 plus $20 shipping. The buyer's all in at $55. I paid $4 for this at my local thrift store. So I'm very happy with that. Again, the brand is Le Creuset. If you see a little drawstring bag like this with a brand on it, these are called dust bags, and there are a lot of different brands that are worth picking up. This one is Ferragamo. This one is a vintage bag, sold for $14.90 with free shipping, and I don't have very much into this. I might have $1 into this. Brands that I would pick up dust bags of, obviously the big players like Chanel, Gucci, Louis Vuitton. Coach dust bags sell really well. I have a Judith Lieber dust bag. I wouldn't pick up, you know, like mall brands or anything like that. Most of those brands typically wouldn't have a dust bag. You know, chances are if it has a dust bag, then it is worth picking up, because that, you know, is an item worth preserving. Some dust bags are made for purses to go inside, and some of them are made for shoes. So if you find 2, it could be that one for each shoe, like Christian Louboutin does that. So if you find 2, you may not want to part them out, or you could and get some more money that way. This one even has a little staining on it. Once again, $14.90. I had this cheap automatic Amazon soap dispenser listed at $24.99 with free shipping. A buyer messaged me and said, I want to pay $20. So I sent them an offer for $20, accepted right away. And yeah, this one's out the door, $20 free shipping. I keep my eye out for any type of sealed cassettes, but especially hip hop, hair metal, like rock bands, anything like that. So this one did have a crack in the case, which I noted that, and the buyer is aware that there's a crack in the case. Picked this up for 25 cents and it just sold for $15. I have never heard of this group, but that really doesn't matter now, does it? Man, I am really showing you guys like some lower dollar sales today, which is good because I want you to know that it's not all $1 million sales. I sold these 2 dress-up dolls. They are identical. This one is, she's quite faded. The packages are somewhat open. These both sold combined $5 for both of them plus $5 shipping. So again, I'm only making a couple dollars on this one. I recently bought a decades-long collection of cookbooks, 462 of them for $25. Now, this one is part of that. It sold for $10.99 shipping, but I'm only aiming at making like $2.50 profit on each one, which this is more than that, to be able to profit over $1,000 on the entire collection. So I'd rather price these low. This one is free shipping. It will go media mail. Price it low and get it gone out the door. I need to work through as many of these 462 cookbooks as humanly possible. So yeah, $10.99 free shipping. The Waldorf Astoria cookbook. Isn't this beautiful? I do have 2 sales that are like higher end. This is a Tommy Hilfiger, kind of a jersey style. It's like hockey jersey style shirt. This is super cool. Guys, I found this for $5. It's been listed for quite a while. I just sold it for $50 plus shipping. And then I have this large Mylock serger sewing machine. I paid $20 for this at a thrift store. I priced it at $100 plus $30 FedEx shipping. I received an offer of maybe $30 to $50. We countered back and forth. I wouldn't go below $69. I kept sending out offers on this sewing machine for $75. The lady came back, I think she was up to like $52. I said $69 again, and then it rang sold, and I thought that she bought it, but nope, somebody bought it for the whole $99 plus $30 shipping. So I was an extra $30 essentially from what I was expecting on this. So it sold for full price while I was negotiating an offer with another buyer. So I'm really glad that I didn't take her $50 offer on this one. I picked up this vintage caboodle. This is like a makeup organizer for those of you that don't know. It's like a tackle box for your makeup and jewelry. I sold this for $20 plus shipping over on Poshmark. It didn't go for as much as I hoped that it would, but it's been listed for a while. So $20, I picked it up for $2 at the thrift store. So I'm not mad about that. Poshmark takes 20%. I picked these polo shoes up for 25 cents at my thrift store. I honestly thought they'd sell for more, but I just sold them on Poshmark for $15.20 plus shipping. So it's definitely not how much I thought that they would sell for. The last thing that I sold was this American Eagle Outfitters size extra small men's plaid shirt. Sold for $11 plus $5.10 shipping. So another just bread and butter. This was my son's item, so I didn't actually buy this to resell. So $11 is definitely more than what I would have gotten at any yard sale. I have about 50 minutes until the post office takes off today's mail. So I'm going to sprint to package up all of these items, get the labels printed, drive to the post office, and get them in the mail before 11:30. So that's just kind of a snippet of like the average things that sell for me in my store. Average prices. I mean, you're gonna have some things that are like $50, $100 sales, and then I would really encourage you to list some lower value items also, because the average purchase price on eBay is $30 or less. So if you're not listing things that appeal to the average buyer on eBay, you're gonna be missing out on a lot of sales. And guys, it only takes $10 sales to equal that one $100 sale. And there are just fewer people spending $100 on eBay than 10 bucks. So appeal to the masses and aim at high quantity sales, but definitely look for quality items. That brings me to my next point. The things that I look for to sell on eBay are always vintage or designer first and foremost. Yes, I do pepper in other things, but vintage and designer items are just quality items to me. I think across all genres of items that people sell on eBay, that is really what most resellers are looking for. Unless they're drop shippers or retail arbitrage solely, they are always looking for quality items. So I aim at vintage. Those are items 20 years or older, wood, metal, glass, things that they aren't making anymore. Those items are often very high quality. They will stand the test of time, and that's why I enjoy selling those. And then of course, designer items are mostly very high quality as well. So I'm looking for quality in the things that I list for sale on my eBay store. As far as a price point, I would encourage, if you are just starting out selling on eBay, give yourself a budget. When I first started out, I didn't want to pick up anything that cost over $5 because there's a lot of lessons that you're going to pay for early on in your eBay business, and you don't want those to come on the back of a $60 purchase, and that you learned later, you know, that you looked up the wrong thing, or you didn't test something right, or, you know, USPS lost it, or whatever the case may be. You don't want it to be like half of your operating budget when you first start out on a really expensive item. So if you can stick to a budget, like I say, my personal budget was $5 or less per item. I definitely don't stick to that anymore because I've been doing this for years. So don't jump into buying, you know, a $100 pair of shoes that you can flip for $200 as your very first sale. It just doesn't make sense. It's one of those things that, like, you have to crawl before you can walk and walk before you can crawl. I would encourage you to be adventurous with your sourcing, but just be practical in the sense that I just don't want you to lose a lot of money in a mistake early on, because I can almost guarantee there will be mistakes early on. When I'm picking up items, I am always aiming at 10 times my money. If I buy it for $1, I need to be able to sell it for at least 10. If I'm picking it up for 10, I want to sell that for $100. Now, some people 2 times their money, 3 times their money, 4 times their money. You know, it's all relative. It is according to what sourcing is available to you in your area. In my area, it's too plentiful at 10 times my money to try to get less than that. Now, that being said, there are, again, exceptions. You know, if I found a $300 Gucci bag and I knew I could sell it for $600, yeah, I would buy it. I love the brand. It's high quality. If it was something, you know, new with tags, and you know it's going to sell quickly. So there are always exceptions, but as a rule, I aim at 10 times my money, and I think you need to develop your own rule for that also. I hope this video was super helpful. If you still have questions about what types of things you should be selling on eBay, drop them in the comments below. Share this video with a friend if you found it helpful. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. God bless, and remember, treat your business like your business. Alrighty.